So, what'd you say now? What's the official name for the bottom? Denominator. Okay, are the denominators the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can put them under 1. Woo. So we got 10m3. And on the top, it's going to look like m minus 4n. What's the second part going to look like since it's a minus? Minus m, good. And a plus 5n. Good, perfect. And then we look at this and say, well, what can we combine?
M and N. But then you can cancel out, so.
Okay, so what is 1m minus 1m? 0m, which is nothing, okay? They cancel. And then negative 4 plus 5? 1n over 10m3. Okay, look at number 3. Okay, our bottoms are perfectly the same, so I got 18n, parenthesis, n plus 2. And then I got n plus 6 minus n plus 1. Okay, we're going to put the minus on the first one, and then we change the second one. Okay, and then what am I going to get for the top? 7. What else? That's it, okay, because the n's again cancel. N minus n is 0n, which is nothing. So you're going to get 18n, n plus 2.
Wait, so like, if you see where it says n minus 1 up top on the if that was a positive and then the negative right there in the middle was a positive, if that was positive and the other one right there in the middle,
This?
yeah, if that was a positive, it'd be a negative.
So positive, you just do,
It'd be n.
you just leave them all. It would be plus n, plus 1.
Alright, so like, this right here,
If you're saying this is positive.
if they're both positive, would this be a negative?
So when there's a plus sign in the middle, we don't change the signs at all. So when you would write it, you would write plus n, plus 1. You only change the signs if there's a negative. Okay, 4 or 5. Are our bottoms the same?
No.
No. Okay, so what do we need to times the first one by?
6K3.
6K3. Okay, so we're going to say times 6K3. 6K3. And then what are we going to times this one by?
K plus 2.
K plus 4. K plus 4. Okay, what is going to be our new denominator?
6K plus 4.
6K3 and K plus 4. Does the order matter? No. Okay, it doesn't matter if you put the 4 first or the 6 first. Okay, and then working with this one, okay, we're going to distribute. So what is 1K times 6K3?
1K.
6K4, okay, so there's a 1 in front of this K, so it's really 1 times 6, which is 6, and then we add up the K's. Well, he's got 1K and he's got 3K, so it's going to be K4. 5 times 6, 30, and then how many K's? 3, perfect. Okay, for the second one, it's going to be negative 5K times K. What are you going to get for that one?
Negative 5K.
Negative 5,
Squared.
shoot, 5K2. And then what about for the second one? What are we going to get?
Negative 20.
Negative 20. How many K's? 1. Perfect. Okay, now looking with the top, what can we combine? Why can we combine nothing?
Because all the exponents are different.
Every single one of those exponents is different. I cannot combine a K4 with a K3 with a K2 with a K. Top.
Do I need your attendance or no?
Huh?
Internet's on the right now.
No, it'll be next period. Thank you. Okay, so this is our actual answer. Okay? Because we cannot combine any of those K's on top. Now, some people would go so far as to say, okay, well, you could cancel out some other stuff. Okay, this is as far as we're gonna go. If you can get here, I'm good with it. Okay. Can I scroll? Okay, look at number 7. Are denominators the same? No. What do we need to multiply the first one by?
N plus 6.
N plus 6, okay? And whatever we do to the top, we gotta do to the bottom. What do we need to multiply the second one by? 5n minus 1. 5n minus 1. What is gonna be our new denominator?
N plus 6. 5n minus 1.
N plus 6, 5n minus 1. And again, it doesn't matter if you write the 5n minus 1 first and then the n plus 6, it's totally fine. Okay, so for these, we're going to distribute. So 6 times n, 6n, good. 6 times 6, plus 36. Okay, is this an addition or subtraction problem? Addition. So we're going to say 5n times 5n, 25n squared. Why squared? Yeah, so here's one n and here's another n. So we're going to add them together. Okay, and then I got 5n times negative 1. Negative 5n. What can we combine? The 6n and the negative 5n are going to give me what? 1n. Okay, from here on out, it does not matter the order, okay? The proper order is going to write from highest exponent to lowest exponent. What is the highest exponent up top? The 25n2, okay? Now, I'm not going to nitpick, okay? So whatever order you write that is totally fine. Eventually, probably tomorrow, okay, you guys need to start writing from least to greatest, okay? Because that's the proper way to do mathematics, okay? But for the 6 and the 5, we're going to get 1n plus 36 plus 25n2. Okay, and then on the bottom, I've still got that n plus 6 and that 5n minus 1.
So the proper way would be 25n squared plus 36 plus 1n. Or it'd be 1n first.
The 1n first. So like if you look at this one should go first because it's got a K4. K3 would go next, K2, K, and then lastly just a number with no like letters with it. Okay, and it's called a constant, but. Okay, number 9. What am I gonna multiply the first one by?
6.
By 6. And if you do it to the top, you need to do it to the bottom. What about the second one? 2r plus 1. Okay, and again, I would get used to just using parentheses everywhere. Okay, it's gonna make yourself pretty easier. Okay, what is gonna be our new denominator? 2r plus 1, and then that's 6. Okay, and these ones we're gonna kind of stop to talk a little bit. Okay, for the top, I'm gonna get 6 times r. 6r. 6 times negative 1. Negative 6. Okay, for the second set, I got negative 2 times r. Negative 4r. Negative 2 times 1. Negative 2. Okay, now normally we leave the bottom alone because it looks like this. And I'm sorry because right now I gotta scroll back. We leave the bottom alone because in this one you could really even do further. But when they're factors like this, you end up factoring it all the way out and you have to FOIL and you gotta do the first, the outer, the inner, the last. Okay, but this one is really easy to do, to distribute, okay? What is 6 times 2 on the bottom? 12. 6 times 1. Okay, so this is an equivalent, excuse me, an equivalent bottom, 12r plus 6. This bottom is the same as this bottom. Okay, it just simplified. Okay, this is the exact same bottom. Okay?
We have to simplify them.
Not today, but I want you guys to like know that's just what we're going to. Okay? So this is the same thing here on this one. 6 times 1 is going to be 6, and then we add the k, so you got k4. 6 times 4 is going to be 24, k3. This is the same as this, okay? It just looks different, but it is the same, okay? It's kind of like money. If you give me $10, $10 is $10 no matter which. If you give me 2 5s, 10 1s, 5 1s, a crap ton of pennies or quarters or whatever, it's still $10, okay? Now obviously I don't want a bunch of change, okay? And then when we combine the top, what are we getting? What are we gonna get for the top?
-12.
2R,
-12. I meant +12. -8.
-8. Tell me how you're getting 12. Bud.
It's multiplied.
Oh, yeah. We're subtracting, so -6 minus 2. Okay, so you can write 2R minus 8 over this or over this. These are both an equivalent statement, okay? The top, definitely we're simplifying, and that's what we've been doing, okay? But as far as the bottom goes, we'll get there. Okay, 11. What are we going to multiply the first one by? Don't all answer me at once. B minus 2. And B minus 2. What are we multiplying the second one by?
4.
Eric, are you good? Alright. B plus 4. Okay, what is going to be our new denominator?
B minus 2.
B minus 2, good.
B plus 4.
B plus 4. Okay, for the first one, I'm going to get 4 times B.
4B.
4B. 4 times -2. -8. Okay. Number 11 is a subtraction problem. So we're multiplying everything by this plus that negative. So -6 times B.
-6B.
Good. And -6 times 4. -24. What can we combine?
-4B.
Okay, so 4B and -6B is going to give me what?
-2B.
-2B. And then what about 8 and 24? -32. All over B minus 2, B plus 4. Can I scroll? Okay, we got 2 left. Our first one, what are we multiplying by? Times 5, good. And times 5. Second one, multiplying by 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5. Okay, our bottom is going to look like 5 and then 2x plus 5. What is an equivalent denominator for that? See how good you guys are.
10x squared and then 25.
Close. It's going to be 10x plus 25. Not x squared. I know what you meant, but okay, so an equivalent denominator would be the simplified one, okay? So 10x plus 25, okay? That is the same as that denominator. Okay, for the top, I'm going to get 5x, good. Minus 30 plus 12x, good. Plus 30.
Wait, it don't matter how you multiply
17
with the 5, right? Like if you were to do 5 times 6 first.
No. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it, but no, it does not. What are we going to get for the top? Huh? 17x. What happened to the 30? They canceled out, okay? So you're just going to get 17x on the top. Okay, last one. 15. What am I multiplying the first one by? X minus 6, good. Oh my gosh, what's my board say? X minus 6, X minus 6. What am I multiplying the second one by? 6. 6 and 6. Okay, so our new denominator is going to be 6 times x minus 6. What is an equivalent denominator?
6x.
6x
36.
minus 36. Okay, so this is going to be that equivalent denominator. Okay, which is really what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow. Okay, getting that equivalent denominator. Okay, on the top, I'm going to get 4x minus 24 minus what? 12, perfect. Okay, and then what can we combine? Yep, so what am I going to get for that?
12.
Huh.
Negative 36.
Good. 4x minus 36. Okay, you guys got 8 to do. Go through and get them done. The first page is the really easy ones, okay? So that should take you no time at all. And then get the other side done. And I will see you guys tomorrow.